Aha is dead. Trump just killed it. And we're seeing this in the reactions to Trump's new deal with Pfizer, where Trump has licensed his name to Pfizer to create TrumpRx.gov, which is this very bizarre, probably illegal mishmash of government authority combined with private enterprise, all to push more Pfizer drugs on the American people. And it's all packaged as a cost-saving measure. No, this is a marketing gimmick for Pfizer, the same company that, of course, put out the mRNA injections that killed a very large number of people. And Trump says Andrew Bourla is a great leader, basically packages him as a hero. And now Trump announces a $70 billion deal with Pfizer. So instead of having Andrew Bourla arrested for the crime of manufacturing and distributing what I believe to be fraudulent biological weapons that harm and maim people, Trump does a deal with him so that Trump can get a piece of the action. Because if you think that Trump licensed his name to Pfizer without compensation, yeah, I mean, you're a fool. Of course, Trump is getting compensated. Now, that wasn't part of the press release, but that's the playbook that Trump has used again and again and again, licensing his name for, everything from crypto to alcohol to luxury watches, hotels and golf courses, and everything you can imagine. If Trump has his name on it, he's getting a piece. And now he wants to do a deal with all the other drug companies too. He mentioned Eli Lilly. He said the other companies are going to come talk to him. So basically, Trump he's the mob boss now, and he's going to push pharmaceuticals on America as long as he gets a cut. That's what this is. That's what you're watching. Trump supports Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, all the globalists and depopulation pushers, vaccine pushers. Trump has dinner with them. And so instead of having them arrested, in the case of Bill Gates, election meddling, pushing the toxic jabs, the COVID pandemic hoax, he has dinner with Bill Gates and says he's a great guy. So this is Trump stomping all over his base and betraying his entire support base. So Maha is dead. And I don't want to hear anybody else saying that, we just have to have patience with the process. We just have to wait. There's a plan. The Q-tard approach to everything, just the plan is working. No, it's not. Trump is betraying everybody. And people are done. People are done with Trump. People are done with Maha. Some people are blaming RFK Jr. for a lot of this too. I'm not in that camp. I think RFK Jr. is just as frustrated as we are. It's my guess. Because there's only so much that he can do when the president himself is going into business with the murderous medical industry. It's just incredible. This is, we're looking at a political cartel here where the White House now controls a piece of Intel, controls a piece of lithium mining companies, is buying shares in big tech, in big pharma, big ag, you name it. Trump has turned this into a giant hustle, I think, is what it is. It's a giant hustle. YouTube just paid Trump $24 million in a settlement for banning his account in whatever year that was, 2020 or whatever. That's not a settlement for that. That's a payoff. It's a payoff to make sure that Trump doesn't go after YouTube, even though he should. So Trump, he's just doing deals with all the enemies of freedom, the enemies of America, the enemies of humanity. Trump's in bed, in business with them all. As long as he gets a piece. He doesn't care if they censor Americans. He doesn't care if they kill Americans. He doesn't care if they poison people. He doesn't care if the crops are sprayed with toxic glyphosate. As long as Trump gets a piece of the action, that's all he cares about. And That's now abundantly obvious to anybody paying attention. So the multi-year effort to try to defend Trump against his detractors, who warned about this very thing, who said that, oh, Trump would make himself a dictator, that Trump doesn't follow the law, Trump doesn't have morals. It turns out that Trump is proving them to be correct on those points. So now we're just going to get big tech and big pharma shoved down our throats. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And everybody's disgusted by this. I saw Dr. Peter McCullough railing against the insanity of this, and Ed Dowd and Dr. Jane Ruby and Ann Vandersteel and everybody else just saying, we're done. We're done with having any kind of hope or faith in Trump because Trump has sold us out for the last time. Operation Warp Speed was just the warm-up round, you see. It's like I warned, Trump is running a globalist depopulation agenda. He's working on a plan to exterminate hundreds of millions of Americans. He's trying to start World War III with Russia, nuclear weapons. He's funding genocide in Gaza. And he's in business with homicidal medical corporations. So it's almost like the more people you murder in the world, the more Trump wants to be your best friend and business buddy and do business deals with you. Oh, you murdered 1 million people? Oh, great. Let's do a $70 billion deal with you. Oh, did you murder 500,000 people in Gaza? Oh, well, let's send you more money and bombs. How about that? Oh, you want to murder 1 billion people? Oh boy, let's do a huge deal there. Get a percentage back to the Trump empire. So as the human population gets exterminated, Trump gets more and more wealthy. It's pretty sick. It's disgusting. And I don't know how Trump thinks he's going to politically survive when his entire base despises Pfizer, despises vaccines, and yet, Trump just thumbs his nose at all the people who voted for him and says, yeah, screw you, we're just going to kill you with toxic, deadly pharmaceuticals that pay us a royalty, He's a con man. He's a con man playing the role of the president. And the con is that, he is believing that he's going to protect your health, protect your privacy, protect your values. No, that's the con. He's going to betray you. As long as he profits, that's what matters. So, stay tuned. This is going to get even more bizarre. More than ever, it's important to take care of your health. Eat right, have good nutrition, take supplements, superfoods, exercise, get natural sunlight. Because Trump just wants to turn you into a money-making machine for the Pfizer-Trump empire. There you go. So reject that. Take charge of your health. Thanks for listening. Take care.